popcorn ready. You know, if you're in Oklahoma City and you want to see great basketball on a Tuesday night, come on up here to Franklin Spears Gymnasium and come up and watch the Lady Falcons take on the Lady Chargers. I mean, we got the best concession stand in high school basketball right here at 6724 North MLK Avenue.
Yeah, no question about that. Now remember, if you're listening on the radio tonight, thank you for listening. But if you are ready to take your experience to the next level, open up your YouTube app on your cell phone or on your mobile device. When you're driving, I'm sorry, you got to stay on the radio. But have somebody in the car riding with you. Go ahead and open up the YouTube app. Go to the Millwood Falcon YouTube page, and guess what you can do? You can join us right here courtside at Franklin Spears Court. He's Gary Woods. I'm Maurice Prince, and we're here to get you the action. We're officially about a minute away from tip-off tonight. Gary, the keys for the Falcon girls to get a win tonight.
Number one, reduce your turnovers. Number two, Brandy Herod and Nana Brown got to give the 1-2 punch. And then number three, we got to make sure that we take high percentage shots. If we do that and not shoot ourselves out of this, we should be just fine. The defense is automatic. In fact, the defense is instant. All you got to do is add a little water, Mom.
No, the defense is, in fact, I don't know any game that we've ever called. David Albert coming from the lineage of Coach Spears.
That's right.
I don't know any game that we've ever called that
defense wasn't intact.
Defense wasn't there.
Right.
Now, you can question whether the offense might show up, whether you want to bring that in.
Right.
You want all the bells and whistles, but the hard hat and the lunch pail?
That's right. It's always there.
It's always there.
Going to the coveralls.
Yeah. Going to work. Yeah, okay, everybody's going to lunch pail. Yeah.
Lunch pail. That's blue-collar basketball, baby.
There you go. And I said that's a little harder to find now these days. But again, we're about 11 seconds to go from tip-off tonight. I agree. I think managing the turnovers and getting off to a good start is going to be key.
Yep.
And I'm interested to see what kind of energy they come back. It's been a while to me since they've been here.
Yeah.
And so I'm interested to see how the crowd welcomes them and gets the energy and everything going and how pumped up they're going to be ready for tonight's game. And then not to mention, there's two games. After tonight, of course, the boys play tonight. And the boys also lost to Heritage Hall a little earlier this year, so they're going to have something to prove. But we'll talk about that a little bit later on in this broadcast. Now we're going to go courtside real quick here as they're going to start playing a tribute to our country in just a moment. But Gary, let me just say this. This week, big week for Millwood. Heritage Hall tonight.
Yes.
And then there's a school a little down the road.
How many miles?
It's not even 5 miles.
5 miles?
That's down the street.
Yeah.
That's going to be coming here to
Soul
Franklin
Bowl, Soul Bowl on the hardwood.
Yeah, a little spring flavor of that.
Yeah.
And Douglas is coming off a tremendous big win in the Dungy Classic this weekend on the road against Star Spencer.
Yeah, big win for them.
Interested to see what they're going to be since Millwood got the better of them. Game you weren't able to see. You were out of town, but
I
you
was
watched
out of town. But, and also, too, Coach Alexander, he's going to be ready to play. He's going to have to be ready to play. So right now, Douglas has some momentum, and that's going to be a barn burner.
Yeah, the Falcons are going to have a win streak, well, if they win tonight.
Yeah.
Both teams will have a win streak going into tonight. And then from there, they have a chance on the other side of things to go ahead and pick up a big-time win. They did a moment of silence there, folks. Didn't want to make you think that while we're whispering, but we have to try to be somewhat respectful. But we are live, and we do appreciate that. Hold on just a second, folks. Gary making announcements on the court about eradicating cancer in honor of a fallen Falcon here, and that's what they were acknowledging there briefly. It's an important detail that sometimes go overlooked, and sometimes you don't always get a chance to. And one thing Falcons they do here more than anywhere else is pay tribute and acknowledge those who have gone on. here is the national anthem. Beautiful re-edition there, Gary, of our black national anthem.
Yeah. The first time I've seen it done in the new Franklin Spheres, I know that the band plays the intro to the black national anthem, and then they follow it up with our national anthem tonight, you know, with the special occasion and Pink Out and everything. They sung the black national anthem for the beginning of these games. So really, really well received and much appreciated that the Heritage Hall Lady Chargers were also showing respect as well.
And it's great. And whenever you have a student step out there in the court
and sing.
And
Yes.
for those who weren't able to just hear it and enjoy what we just experienced, those saw it on YouTube, saw a student come out there and set it up and knock it down. Those are big time things. And that's good to know, good to see, and glad to hear it. Glad to see it all working out together.
Right.
We're just a few seconds away, folks, from everyone here announcing their starting lineups, and and we are really excited about this game, and hopefully things are going to get jumping here in just a minute as they get ready to announce the starting lineups for the teams. So Gary, overall, you just want things to get into play. You want things to get rolling, and you want things to roll at a high level tonight.
Yeah, you definitely do. I mean, this is a game, like I said before, this is a growth, this is a measuring stick game. I guess Superintendent's joining us tonight, so we're gonna interview her at halftime since she's gonna come sit at the broadcast table. But yeah, this is a growth game. You want to see where you are. Again, from here on in, Mo, it's about taking those steps to prepare for the area in the regional, in the big house play.
Marley Moore gets her name called from first for Heritage Hall. Louisville Sullivan gets the start as well for Heritage Hall. Reagan Fowler, big-time contributor in the last game.
Big
She
time.
had 16 points.
Yeah, she was getting busy.
Willow Grimmett.
Yep, Grimmett was very dominant in the low post. Did a really good job of rebounding and giving Heritage Hall second chances.
And Annie Walker also starting. And it was great to watch Willow Grimmett battle against Layla Jones the last time we saw that game, getting ready to start there. So let's go ahead and now get the starters now officially for your Lady Falcons on the night.
plug.
Spark plug, and Nate Atkinson getting the start tonight.
She's had a very good game these last two games against both John Marshall and Northwest Classic.
Jada Van going, and it's nice to see also that Anae being able to contribute on the offense, and she's been wanting to do so hard,
Yep.
and she's been trying so hard, and the sophomore year has been a little tough for her getting out of the gate, but she's come out playing well.
Yeah.
Brandy Harrod getting the start as well, a super dynamic freshman, probably one of the best freshmen in the state, arguably, and there will be those who will say that say that with a loud cheer.
Yeah.
Then you've got Imani Atkinson getting the start tonight.
Baby sister of Anae. She's a true freshman.
And then finally, give it to the senior, Anaya Brown.
The only senior and who has been playing extremely well. Both Nana Brown and Brandy Harrod have been. Brandy Harrod has been getting a double-double almost every game, but Nana Brown is usually the next in line in terms of offensive production and overall play for the Falcons.
Right. When you start saying Brandy Harrod, she's averaging, I want to say 17 points a game and averaging about six to seven rebounds a game. 7.2 rebounds per game, so nearly a double-double. And the thing about it is she can get it anytime she wants to. But what I like most about her game is her ability and her want to get her teammates involved, and that to me is very, very exciting overall in tonight's game.
Yeah, it is. And for her to be so young, to be playing at that level in terms of her contributions and how she makes everybody around her better is a very, very huge plus for her to only be 14 years old.
Only 14
Only
years old.
14 years old.
All right, and we're set to go right now. In the middle we had Annie Walker with the tip-off there, and the Heritage Hall Lady Chargers are going to work right now. Coming around the timeline, Reagan Fowler goes to the basket, and she misses her first shot attempt.
Rebound by Jada Van.
Jada Van with the rebound. Jada going to kick it over to Anae. Anae over, and Jada Van ends up getting the deflected pass, and we're set to go. 7:35 to go in the first. Imani back over to Jada. Anaya Brown gets it inside to Harrod, who throws it up.
Yeah, she hurried
inside and was not able to get it to fall.
She hurried that shot. She hurried that shot a little bit more. She just needed to take her time and just know she's going to get the contact.
And going to work right away to the lane, Reagan Fowler with her first two of the afternoon. 7:09 to go. Falcons down just by two. Imani has it. Back up top to Anae. Sister-to-sister pass there. Jada Van works it back up top to Imani. Imani to the elbow to Brandy Harrod. Imani steps into a three-point shot, and they're going to say it's two.
Yeah, she did step up on the line, but it was a nice square shot. She used great technique, knocked it down.
Imani Atkinson with the Jada Van with the assist on the Imani near three-point shot. Foot was on the line, though. 24-foot jump shot there. Now, staying on top of Marley Moore. Getting the ball around, trying to get it to Lucille Sullivan. Back over to Marley Moore. Moore drives inside, shoots it, and the jump shot for Marley Moore is good. And she's now shooting that with confidence. You know, you see that in her game beforehand. She was a little timid. She's kind of slight in the build, but Gary, she doesn't have a problem going down Main Street and fighting and going in there getting a jump shot. Our first foul of the game is going to be called. Foul's going to be called against number 22.
Yeah, they call holding. They're trying to really double team Brandy Harrod.
Lucille Sullivan with the first foul of the game. Now Brandy Harrod going to the basket. It scores. Trying to find a nice step. Went baseline and scored the basket there, Gary.
I see right away that Heritage Hall's defensive scheme is going to try to be, let's double and minimize Brandy Harrod and make somebody else beat us.
Anaya Brown's going to get called with the foul. Man-to-man defense she had on the perimeter against Reagan Fowler, and she caused some contact there. So Anaya Brown picks up foul, team foul number 1. 5:51 to go in this contest. Ball's inbounded. Reagan Fowler has it. Gets it over to Walker. Walker almost loses it and fighting for the ball. And they're going to stay. It's going to end up saying Heritage Hall ball.
Yeah, it looked like Imani Atkinson, she did a great job of getting her hand in there, knocking that ball loose, but wasn't able to complete the turnover.
All right, Marley Moore now has it on the left wing. Drives to the middle of the floor. Brandy Harrod on her. Hand off to Reagan Fowler. Fowler looking for some space to operate, and Renee Atkinson with some great man-to-man defense. They throw it in the middle of the court, and Anaya Brown comes up with the steal.
Great steal, anticipating that pass into the low post. Nana Brown has such a good sense of where the ball is going to go, and she anticipated that very well.
And they Atkinson. Now it's on the left wing, on the box to Harrod. Harrod swings it over. Jump shot by Imani's no good. Rebound controlled by Willow Grimmett. And Reagan Fowler goes coast to coast. Nobody picks her up. But Grimmett finds the rebound and scores.
Yeah, that time Heritage Hall showed a lot of effort. They just beat Millwood down the court. They had all 4 of their players down there on the layup.
I'm going to say this early, Gary. This is a different Heritage Hall team. Now, I know Millwood's a little different, and this is just the early stages of the game.
Yeah.
But Heritage Hall is definitely more aggressive, more confident than they were earlier this season.
Yeah, they are playing a lot more physical, especially down the low post, trying to get the ball to Brandy down there. But I think what we may have to do is pull Brandy out and let her take some outside shots, kind of bust that zone up a little bit.
Or maybe take someone off the dribble. Anaya Brown now has it in the right corner. Gets it over, working around the perimeter. Now it's on the left wing. Jada Van has it. Jada over to Imani. Imani to Ane. Ane to Anaya in the corner. A cutting Brandy Harrod, and the ball's going to be stolen there by Reagan Fowler. Reagan comes up. You got to stay on here. The Falcons carry. You're going to call Reagan Fowler with a turnover there, and she was carrying the ball. The Falcons are playing a zone defense to start here, and I think that's to try to offset the size that Heritage Hall has on the block and down low.
Right, yeah. That's exactly what's happening. So now the Falcons, the Heritage Hall has switched to a man-to-man.
Anae Atkinson over to Jada Van on the right wing into the corner to Imani. Working it back up top now, Anaya Brown has it. 4:02 to go, 6-4, Heritage Hall. Jada Van has it in the corner, over to Anae. Anae, ball fake. Back over to Brandy Harrod. Harrod faked it. Imani, no fear. Steps into a three-point shot. She doesn't miss that one.
Great shot by the freshman, Imani Atkinson. She really shoots with some confidence right now.
I'm going to go back to something you said early on. You said, Gary, at some point the freshmen are going to start acting like sophomores as Reagan Fowler shoots it and misses that one. Rebound, Brandy Harrod. Harrod going to go coast to coast. Hits them with the Euro, and she's fouled. Hits the ground hard. But a foul's going to be called on that play. But back to my comment is, Brandy Harrod's going to go to the free throw line. She comes up holding her hand a little bit.
Yeah, she had a sore hand last week against John Marshall, and that's starting to carry on. But no, these players are growing. They're growing in terms of their basketball IQ. They're growing in terms of their maturity, and so we're starting to see that play out.
Okay, Brandy Harrod knocks down free throw number 1. 8-6 is the score. So Harrod spins it, shoots, and she drains it.
A major point of improvement that Coach David Albert has emphasized.
Backdoor pressure, and Anae Atkinson was taking on 2 Lady Chargers. One of them hits the deck, but they ended up calling the foul on Anae that time.
Okay.
So now going to work, Heritage Hall. Team foul number 2, Anae Atkinson foul number 1. Reagan Fowler just inside half court, 3:13 to go. And now Reagan Fowler off the screen. Imani picks her up, ball on the ground, and now Imani forces it, and Anaya Brown comes up with the steal there.
Her second steal in a row.
Now Anae with the runner from the box, and she scores.
Nice little head fake, went baseline with the floater. Great shot by Anae Atkinson.
And all of a sudden, Lady Momentum is visiting the Falcons side of the court right now, 11-6. 2:41 to go. Marley Moore going to throw the ball inside to Reagan Fowler. Fowler.
Great defensive play by Nana Brown under the basket there.
Now shooting a short jump shot, about a 5-foot jump shot. She misses as Grimmett. Rebound on the play. Fouls in the hands of Annie Walker. who tries to throw it up, and she's going to get fouled on the play.
Yeah, she kind of went in there out of control. Nana Brown was kind of reaching a little bit, and they kind of collided. So it's one of those. That's one of those incidental fouls. You can tell that Nana Brown's being real careful how she plays defense now.
So first shot, front rim's no good. So substituting. So Lucille Sullivan and Reagan Fowler come out. And then Olivia Walker comes into the game, as well as Reagan Creamer. And Anae Atkinson goes to work against the lane, goes down Main Street. She's not able to finish on that one.
Yeah, beautiful move, especially with the left hand. Just rolled out the rim there.
Molly Moore with the screen from Annie Walker, but Brandy Harrod goes under the screen. She's got the quickness to do that. Now, Grimmett is going to get called with the offensive foul. She sent Anaya Brown to the floor. Anaya gets up slow there. I mean, that was a hard one, but she
First
is
substitution by Coach Davis. She's sending in Amani Williams.
So team foul number 4. Imani checks out of the game now. And now we've got into the game getting her first action is Amani Williams.
Yeah, Falcons are starting to go a little big now. And again, I'm still waiting on Layla. I'm looking to the bench right now. I don't see Layla on the bench.
So,
yeah, I don't see Layla Jones on the bench.
And Nate Atkinson kicks it over to Amani. And loose ball, but Amani Williams tracks it down. So, excuse me, Amari, not Amani. Amari. Over to Jada Van. Jada Van on the right wing over to Anae Atkinson. Atkinson goes to work again. And she's knocked to the ground. No foul. They're going to call it
stolen by Brandy Harrod.
And then Brandy Harrod comes up with the steal on Reagan Kramer and then goes to the basket and scores. 13-7 is the score right now. 1:07 to go in the first quarter. Marley Moore is going to fire it over to Kramer. Kramer tries to drive on top. Jada Van on her. Kramer gets rid of it, puts the ball in the hands of
Ball
Olivia
pressure is looking real good, Mo.
Falcons one-on-one man-to-man defense is outstanding. Getting the ball in the corner.
Yep, stepped out of bounds.
And stepping on the line out of bounds was Annie Walker. Now, that's when you step out of bounds, that should go credited to the defender who was on you. I mean, that's
turnover. Yeah, it should be.
It should be as a steal, but it's not. 46 seconds to go. And the Falcon defense has been the catalyst and the driving force on why they have the lead now. 13-7, 38 seconds to go. Anae Atkinson from the corner, shot no good. Rebound Marley Moore.
I think they kind of hurried that one, Mo. They should have played for one shot.
All right, Annie Walker now has it, fires inside to Grimmett. Grimmett turns and fires out in the box, and she scores.
Grimmett, she's really strong down in the low post. Drop step, kind of cleared out. Was really effective in getting.
Coach Albert calls for one.
Yep.
Anae Atkinson on the right wing. Anae, spark plug goes inside, gets it up, and she scores.
Euro, baby.
Euro step on the inside, going 1-for-1, and Anae Atkinson with 4 points, and her 4 points were huge in this first quarter. Time for us to take our first time out, folks. We'll be back for the start of the second, and we'll break it all down for you. You are listening to Millwood Falcon Basketball, sponsored by OG&E, Love's Travel Stop and Country Stores, and SSM Health St. Anthony. We'll be right back.
Congratulations to the Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores Student of the Month, Michaela Hammond, a graduating senior from Cristo Rey High School of Oklahoma City. Michaela Hammond will receive a cool fun pack and now qualifies for Student of the Year and the $10,000 scholarship. Congratulations to Michaela Hammond of Cristo Rey High School of Oklahoma City for being selected the Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores Student of the Month.
Ah, yes, and the Falcon defense certainly has been on one. 15-9 is the score. I want to say the star for me, I know Brandy Harrod had 6 points, 1 assist, and 1 rebound. But Anae Atchison, a.k.a. the Spark Plug, had 4 points. And I want to give a shout out to her sister, Imani, who had 5 points. And her 5 points were huge as well. If we get an Anae and Imani sister-to-sister combination.
Hey, man, that's what it's supposed to do.
I mean, they dominated. You got 9 points from them of the 15 in the first.
That's why they out there.
Give me some more.
You got the Atkinson sisters, man.
All right, going to work right now. Inside to Harrod.
That's definitely a foul.
Foul as she was getting ready to post up Olivia Walker. Olivia Walker's going to get called for a foul now.
You know, Mo, one of the
team
things,
foul number 5.
One of the things that made Heritage Hall come out of that zone was Imani knocking down that three-point ball.
And Anaya Brown now has it on the left wing, drives inside. Her first shot is no good. Rebound is Reagan Fowler, who has returned to the game now for Marley Moore. So shot by Creamer is no good, and Anaya Brown ends up with it.
Jump ball.
Jump ball situation is tied up on the baseline down there. And to me, this is one of the situations where Heritage Hall is going to have to keep a score on the floor at all the time, as we also see Willow Grimmett getting a breather for Heritage Hall. She's out, and Nevaeh Johnson is also in the game. So going to work, Anae, Brandy Harrod, Amani, and Amani plays good defense on the inside.
Good
on
rebound,
the
Jada Van.
Jada Van coming up the rebound, and Anae Atkinson feeling it. Pulls up from 12.
I know what she was thinking. I know what she was thinking. It was a good look. That was, you know what? I'll applaud that shot all day.
And trying to get the ball to the inside. Sidestep, Reagan Fowler with a 2-point shot. It's a deep 2, and she drains it.
Yeah, good look by Reagan Fowler. She definitely come off that screen, step to the gap there, and shot a good shot.
Now going to work. Brandy Harrod inside and power game. What a move. Brandy Harrod with 2 points. Assist on the afternoon by Anae Atkinson, and Anae gets her first assist of the game so far. 17-11 is the score, 6:27 to go. Substitutions coming in for the Chargers. Reagan Fowler being picked up. Falcons remain in man-to-man defense right now. Now working around, Nevaeh Johnson gets it over to Creamer. Creamer tries to trying to get some space, and Brandy Harrod.
Oh, yes.
A tie up there.
Most definitely. She showed the ball, and Brandy tied the ball. Great play by Brandy Harrod.
Yeah, it really, truly was on that one. Substitutions coming in again.
Jada Van getting a breather.
Jada Van comes out, and Amani Atkinson, I should say, returns. And now, also coming back to the game, some Charger replacements, and Anaya Brown goes and leaves Amani gets a 2-point,
yeah,
and a nice assist.
Great
on that
job
play from Anaya Brown.
Went baseline with the left hand, drew the defenders to her, dropped that dime right to her.
And it looked like on that play, I want to say for Heritage Hall, Lucille Sullivan lost her shoot. And then Reagan Fowler goes in with a nice hook shot on the inside. Anaya Brown comes in now, has the ball. She's bumped, and the ball's knocked out of bounds. It will remain Heritage Hall ball.
Now, right now, the Falcons need to make an adjustment on Reagan Fowler. They don't necessarily need to ball pressure her that far away because she does have good ball handling skills. They need to loosen up and defend more of at the three-point line instead of all the way out.
All right.
Past the foul line.
Now going to work inside, kicking back out. And turning around to face with a short corner jump shot. Annie Walker, she misses that one. Rebound comes down to Anaya Brown, and Anaya Brown kicks it outside, and Anae Atkinson, boom, sends it, sinks it, standing on the line. She drains the 2. Nice job. As again, Anaya Brown having an impact. Doesn't have any points, but she's got a couple assists. Shot by Lucille Sullivan is no good.
Brandy Harrod on the rebound.
And Walker steps inside with a nice 7-foot jump shot from inside the painted area, and a timeout has been called on the floor.
Now notice Heritage Hall in the timing of the timeout. The rhythm was with the Lady Falcons, and as soon as they were successful in a half-court set where they scored, got the look they wanted, guess what happened? Full timeout coming off the bench of Heritage Hall. He's trying to slow this pace down. The Heritage Hall coaching staff, very, very strategic in how they manage the game.
Heritage Hall had 9 points in the first half. They've got 6 so far. We got 4:02 together. They're starting to find their rhythm a little bit better when it's all said and done. 8 points so far this quarter for the Falcons. They still have the lead comfortably, but they're being led on the floor, not just by Brandy Harrod tonight. What about big-time plays being made by Imani Atkinson?
Yep.
Amani at Williams on the play, and Anae Atkinson. So, you're getting a little bit of everything from all of them tonight. Anae with 6 points, Brandy Harrod with 8, Amani with 5, and Amani with 4.
That's what you want. Amani Williams with 4. Yeah, you want that distribution of scoring. And by the way, I just love your stat keeper. Superintendent said she wants that for for her whole basketball program. You might be getting a call.
I'm sure I probably will. Jada Van has now returned back into the game now. Anae has still on the floor, and it looks like Imani has checked out. So Anae Atkinson now over to Jada Van, and Jada Van shooting it with confidence. And I was incorrect. Imani's still on the floor, but Anae goes to the basket and tries to score. Rebound, Reagan Fowler.
Great stop ball by Jada Van.
And going to work, Annie Walker comes through with a strong basket attempt. She does not knock down the shot, but she's fouled on the play.
Yeah.
Looks like they're going to call the foul on Anae Atkinson.
Anae got caught with her hands in the cookie jar. Got a little handsy, but other than that, it's pretty good defense. She really didn't have to reach.
All right, so Annie Walker now at the free throw line. Shoots and scores. Does Annie Walker, she has 3 points so far today, make that 4 at the free throw line.
One of the things I see with young players is that they have a tendency to draw the contact whenever they're extending their hands. But Mo, all they got to do is this, right? And that will alter more shots, than actually touching someone, and they won't get the foul call.
Annie Walker with 5 takes the lead for the Falcons back to 5. Now Heritage Hall switching. They went for some pressure. Now Jada Van shoots with confidence again. She misses.
Those are good looks.
And they are. They are. Ball was rebounded by Annie Walker. Now Reagan Fowler going to work now. Fowler is a playmaker. She's got 6. And Marley Moore is wide open for 3. She misses that one. Rebound on the play by Brandy Harrod with 8 points. 2:54 to go. She drives to the basket.
And
she's
the foul
and she scores it. She gets pushed in the back, lays it up high, and drains it anyway.
Yes, that was. She pushed her in the back, and this nice little right-hand scoop shot as she's fading out of bounds, picturesque, beautiful. You don't see that any better from the college girls.
Lucille Sullivan picks up the foul. Team foul number 6. 25-17, 4 team fouls for Millwood, 6 for the Chargers. 2:51 to go.
Mo, and I do believe this game is being scouted as well. I think there's a college coach here.
Harrod misses the free throw, cannot complete the 3-point play. And looks like returning to the game on that free throw attempt for Heritage Hall, Willow Grimmett is back in the game. And it looks like Grimmett comes in the game for Lucille Sullivan, and she gets the rebound. Foul on that play. Who fouled on that last play there, Gary?
It was Imani Atkinson.
And then scoring the basket on the other end. Annie Walker from the inside. 25-19, 2:28 to go. Cross court over to Anae. Anae across the timeline nearly steps out of bounds, but she tiptoes so nicely And now going to work high off the glass, getting a shot up is Amani Williams. She misses that too.
Hustle. They got to hustle back on defense.
Rebound by Annie Walker. Cross court over. Walker gets it, fires inside to Grimmett. And a foul is going to be on the floor. And it looks like it's going to be against Amani Williams. She picks up foul number 1, but team foul number 6. The Falcons picked up almost, 2 quick fouls, 1 more, and it'll be in the bonus. So now, going to work. Grimmett steps up inside for a jump shot. She misses. Rebound, Marley Moore.
Stolen by Williams.
Amani Williams comes through from the steal. Turnover. And now Harrod over. And Amani shoots it. Imani misses that one. It was a good attempt.
Oh, Falcons got to get back.
Grimmett gets the rebound and throws it ahead to Annie Walker, who's on the other end of the floor. Grimmett nailed her. And Annie Walker now has 9. And the Falcons are only up by 4. Amani Williams shoots it high off the backboard. She's not able to pull it down, but Anae Atkinson
should have been a foul there.
Didn't call a foul. Grimmett ends up with it.
25-21, 125 left in the half.
So now trying to work the ball around. Here comes the Chargers.
They're getting ready. Yep, they're getting ready to try to crawl back in this before half.
4-point game, trying to set up a screen. The Falcons have gone back to zone, and that leaves Annie Walker, and she rolls to the basket. Falcons did not rotate on the zone. She snuck behind it and got an easy basket. Nice inside pass by Reagan Fowler again. 2-point game.
Heritage Hall coming out with a 2-2-1 full press.
Okay, Jada Van has come back out, and Anaya Brown is in the game, by the way, folks. Anaya Brown stutter steps and then drives inside. And the power game being unveiled there by Anaya Brown puts the Falcons back up by 4 with 30 seconds left to go before the end of the first half. Reminder, if you're listening to this game on Heart and Soul 92.1 1140, thank you, but you can watch this game. Go to the Millwood Falcon YouTube page, and you can be right here. Heritage Hall and Millwood with a great game in the first half. Loose ball on the ground. Reagan Fowler ends up scrambling to get it. 10 seconds on the clock. Reagan Fowler tries to go baseline, and Anae covering her. Spark plug won't let her loose. 4 seconds on the clock. Anae still doing a good job. And now she swings it out.
Stolen.
And what defense being played by Anae Atkinson. Spark plug bringing the fire tonight.
Yep.
27-23 at the end of the first half. What a great first half of basketball we just saw.
You know something, Mo, nothing better than watching just good old-fashioned defense.
Oh, yeah.
Because defenses want to. You got to want to play defense. You got to care about defense to be good at it. And that was a great display of ball pressure by Anae Atkinson.
All right, we're going to take a timeout. We'll come back, folks. We're officially at halftime. You're listening to Millwood Falcon Basketball, sponsored by Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores, SSM Health St. Anthony, and OG&E.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations.
To not only be up in this game, lead this game by a significant amount. They've been that solid on their play.
Yes,
all right, Reagan Fowler now has the ball.
And the officials now get, okay,
It was an inverted whistle buzzer there. Fowler, as the Falcons once again stayed a man-to-man, but Marley Moore is open from the corner for a three-point shot. She misses on that one.
Rebound, Jada Van.
Jada Van. And now Ane driving through the trees and loses it. She smiles because she knows had she maintained possession, she would have got another nice shot.
Yeah, or she could have easily pulled up and taken the short jump shot.
All right, Falcons set to trigger the ball in. Ane fires it over to Anaya Brown. Anaya over to Imani. Up to Ane. Over to Brandy. In the corner to Anaya Brown, who will drives a little attention. Imani steps into a three-point shot. She misses, and the Falcons are going for it in a jump ball situation.
Hey, great hustle by Jada Van. You know, she was outside of the rebound area and was able to get in at the last minute and tie that ball up. So Falcons maintain possession.
All right, ball in and firing it down low. Anaya Brown going up strong, and she's going to be fouled by Grimmett.
Yeah, that was a smart move. Being able to get the ball, she did a drop step and pivot and was able to draw the body foul from Grimmett. Shooting two.
So Anaya Brown to the free throw line. She's got 2 on the night, but as you heard me say at halftime, folks, she does so much more. First shot is down for Anaya Brown.
Oh, that rhymed.
Wasn't trying to do that. I wasn't trying to do that.
I know, but
that is
first
so
shot
70s.
is down
That is so
for
70s
Anaya
radio.
Brown. That definitely was.
You don't want to do that.
You did the Fred Elkins, man.
Okay, stop it. The great Fred Elkins.
The great Fred Elkins.
All right. Shot was missed. Rebound pulled down this time.
Could have ripped that one.
By Annie Walker. Molly Moore has it now. Annie Walker inside to Grimmett. Power game again. And Grimmett turns and makes it. Rebound by, assist by Annie Walker.
You can't
Three-point game.
You can't let Grimmett shoot those 2- and 3-foot baskets. She'll make those all night.
Nia Brown ends up with 3 after going 1 of 2 at the free throw line. So now the Falcons are back in the offensive end to see what they can do. Jada Van pass is stolen by Marley Moore.
Stolen back by Imani Atkinson.
So Imani comes back with the steal. And now going to the basket strong, Anae Atkinson. She can't get it to fall. Nia Brown with the rebound.
Miss. 28-25.
Rebound control by Heritage Hall. Now going to work. Fowler kicks it over, and it's going to be stolen by Anae Atkinson. And now Anae hit him with the Euro again. She's not able to finish, but this time Harrod turns and fires.
Man, that could have been an and one. She got the rebound, put it back up. Great hustle by.
With Anae being that aggressive, everybody's out of position, and it allows easy putback opportunities. I mean, she's making the right decisions by being aggressive on this Charger team. Molly Moore for 3. She has yet to get one to foul yet. She misses that one, and the ball trickles out of bounds, and it looks like it will be Falcon basketball there.
Yeah, I mean,
Molly Moore with only 2, and she was a huge catalyst. She was quiet for a majority of the game way back in early November.
Turnover.
And then things turned around. Things turned around, and she got going late in the third. So Imani comes through with the steal this time on a pass from Lucille Sullivan. Now 30-25, 5:20 to go.
Coach Albert wants to slow this thing down.
Jada Van setting up the offense, fires it over to Ane on the left wing, into the corner. Back up top to Imani, over to Ane, Jada Van on the right wing. Jada Van dribbles over, now on the left wing. Anaya in the corner. Anaya wants to go baseline, double team being unleashed by the Chargers there.
Every time that ball, Mo, comes out of that corner and rotates up, that's when the Lady Falcons need to attack. Right now, when the ball comes back out.
And Anaya Brown going strong to the basket, high up, she can't get it, but Brandy Harrod turns and fires, and she's fouled on the putback attempt. Good things happen when you go strong to the basket.
Yeah.
The Falcons are getting in, getting the rebound, and trying to put up an easy putback attempt.
Yeah, so when the ball rotates around to baseline, and they try to get that double team trap on Nana Brown in the corner, when she rotates that ball back up at the wing, that is the opportunity to penetrate and attack the defense, because Heritage Hall can't rotate back. And so right now the Lady Falcons is missing. They're missing that opportunity to penetrate and take a high percentage shot.
Harrod misses the first free throw. She makes the second one. 6-point lead now for the Falcons. So now going to work, turning a fire. And Annie Walker is fouled by Imani Atchison. And that's team foul number 1 for Millwood. Imani's number 2, second foul. So Ann Walker going back to the free throw line. She's got 11 points. She is the high Lady Charger of the night right now. Walker spins it. Shot is up. Back rims the first one.
Yeah, a little strong on the free throw.
She gets one more.
They pull Grimmett out, anticipating that Lady Falcons is going to try to get a secondary fast break off this miss.
Walker shoots, and she knocks down free throw number 2.
Okay,
so
right now they're going right into a press now.
So Brandy Harrod over to Anae Atkinson.
Got numbers.
And she goes inside with a nice pass over, and then Anaya Brown is fouled on the play. Anaya was not going to score, but she was going to get her teammate involved.
I was going to ask you, was it on the floor or was she shooting?
She was on the seat. Fouls on Lucille Sullivan. No. Imani gets it on the rebound. Substitution right now as Olivia Walker's coming in for Sullivan. Brandy Harrod shoots it from the corner and drains it.
Yeah, beautiful. Nothing but net.
Nice assist again by Anae Atchison on the play.
Rebound. Great defense.
Rebound on the play.
Good decision by Jada Van pulling it out. She didn't like what she saw. She was patient. Good job.
So now going to work, Jada Van from the left wing back up top to Imani, who fires it over. Anaya Brown back over to Imani. Jada Van in the corner. Jada Van rotating the ball around the perimeter. The Falcons are right now. To the right corner is Anaya Brown back up top to the top of the circle. Jada Van. Imani, a little mishandled with the pass there, but the Falcons maintain possession. Dribbling around the possession, trying to break this zone. And now, Anae, ball fakes, swings it back over. The Falcons are taking their time and making the Chargers work.
Yeah, they need to recognize where they are on the floor. Nana Brown had the ball right at the free throw line.
And Anaya Brown goes.
Move.
You ask, and you shall receive.
There you go.
Anaya
she went through there the first time, and she was like, wait, I got through there way too easy. Ball rotated back around, and she just took it.
Again,
she put her head down and went.
I mean, that was a good near-minute possession. And Walker turns and fires. Her shot's no good.
Out of bounds.
It's going to go out of bounds.
Turnover.
But that last possession, and this is when you call weakening the legs of your defender. That possession was nearly 70 seconds that the Falcons scored on Anaya Brown driving to the basket. 2 first-half points. She's got 3 so far in the second. She's got 5. But it made Heritage Hall work the zone as the Falcons were patient within the offense. It's a timeout on the floor by Heritage Hall, by the way, folks. Just want to let you know that. You're like, well, why are you not talking about the game? 36-26, 10-point game And the Falcons have outscored the Chargers 9-3 in the third so far. So, Gary, absolutely, the Falcons making them work on the offensive end, making them work on the defensive end. And when you have a team that's willing to do that, they're going to make you play, what is this case, 32 minutes of basketball?
Yeah, oh yeah.
You're going to have to work.
Yeah, you got to work. And in addition to
Somebody
that,
cue up Rihanna. Work.
Work. Anyway, no, the other thing too, Mo, is the Lady Falcons still are not working the ball in. You know, they're missing some opportunities to get to the free throw line. They're missing some opportunities to get to the elbow. So when you start looking at if you look at how well they're playing, they still have some additional growth opportunities.
Full court pressure now by the Lady Chargers. And the ball's going to be stolen on the pass by Reagan Fowler coming through the steal on the Nia Brown pass. And the ball, they try to get it up. Reagan Fowler does. She misses. And the ball trickles out of bounds, and it will be Falcon ball again. So they'll get the same replay on this full court pressure.
Yeah, they just need to be a little bit more careful.
So now Brandy Harrod over to Anaya Brown, and they get across the timeline, and a foul is going to be called. Much of the dislike of Parker Cassell of the Chargers.
Yeah, they need to get someone in the middle of the floor behind the first layer of defenders. That will easily break that press.
Team foul number 4. Okay, now Jada Van has it. Gets it over to Imani. Up top to Ane. Right wing. Corner to Anaya. Ball working around the perimeter. Now it's on the left wing. Naya.
There you go. There's the flash right there.
So now back over to Jada Van. And again, the Falcons are patiently running their offense. And now Anaya Brown is trying to drive to the baseline. And Coach Albert calls a timeout on the floor for the Falcons now. And again, she wants them to see what you probably saw in that last play. You got Brandy Harrod there posting up, and you're working the ball around, get the ball down low, and then creates the space for the shot.
Yeah, but then also, too, there's some opportunities to get the ball into the high post as well. So the backside where the ball rotates to Harrod, backside, you got Nana Brown. She kind of waited, but then she flashed up to the free throw line. That's another opportunity as the Lady Chargers overplay towards Brandy Harrod to use Nana Brown to attack and score as well.
36-26 is the score. You're listening to Millwood Varsity Girls Basketball tonight. It's being presented by Love's, OG&E, and SSM Health St. Anthony. We're going back to live action right now. Anaya Brown set to trigger to get the ball inbounded. And she throws it up high. Brandy Harrod tracks it down. And Nay now has it.
We almost got us a 5 count on that one.
And Nay working
man.
it. Man-to-man defense, they've switched. Jada Van now has it on the right wing, back up top to Ane. Ane standing on the logo, gets it at the free throw line to Harrod, who's now standing to post up at the elbow. Trying to get the ball inbounded. And Imani swings it over to Ane. Ane, ball fakes, and she's gonna lose it. She was trying to hit her and set her defender up, but unfortunately is gonna get caught with a turnover there.
Yeah.
And as far as the game itself,
she saw it. She just got a little excited, lost the ball.
Reagan Fowler with 73 seconds to go in the third. Inside, Grimmett tried
to it.
Ball's going to be stolen now.
Nana Brown.
Anaya Brown comes through from the steal on the Ann Walker inbounded pass. Harrod in the corner. Harrod throws it back out to Jada Van standing at the top of the key. Nay on the left wing. Coach Albert's telling her to come closer to the bench now. So now Jada Van resets. And now the Charger pull back. Imani now has it. Imani swings it back out to Ane with 38 seconds on the clock. Falcons playing for one here. They lead by 10, 36-26. 33 seconds on the clock. Ane Atkinson with a little razzle-dazzle, and then she dribbles the ball off her leg, losing the ball a little bit.
Yeah.
She's doing a little bit too much right now, trying to shoulder a little bit of the offensive burden right now.
Yeah. I mean, and also, too, Mo, one of the things that the Lady Falcons need, especially the guards, they really need to look for that elbow shot. It's there.
Marley Moore misses the mid-range jump shot. So a jump ball situation as Grimmett and Harrod go for the loose ball. And it will remain Charger basketball with 13.7 on the clock. Molly Moore, very quiet tonight. She's got 2 points in the game so far. Close to the 5-second counts before Reagan Fowler gets it with 13 on the clock. Bad pass, and Molly Moore has to track it down, and it's stolen. Jada Vance got it with 7 on the clock, and Jada pulls up.
That's her shot right there.
Mid-range jump shot.
She stopped right around the elbow, pulled up, drained it. That's exactly the look. Great job by Jada Van. Great defensive play leading to some offensive points. I love that style of play, Mo.
38-26, Falcons up by 12. We'll be back for the start of the fourth in just a moment. You're listening to Millwood Varsity Girls Basketball, sponsored by Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores, OG&E, and SSM Health St. Anthony.
Hey everyone, Oklahoma City and the surrounding cities. I am Lisa Ray. You may have seen me in one of my all-time favorite roles, playing Diamond in Players Club, TV, Single Ladies, and my new film, For the Love of Money, filmed right there in OKC. I'm inviting you to the Women of Color Expo of Oklahoma City Awards Luncheon. It's on Saturday, March 19th at noon at the Embassy Suites Hotel in downtown. It's going to be exciting and lots to do and people to see. So I encourage you to get your tickets now. I'll see you there.
And we are back to start the fourth quarter. Somebody say, yeah. As the Falcons are up by 12. They'll get the ball to start the fourth. And Anaya Brown set to bring the ball in. Interesting, no substitutions in the third for the Falcons here. Imani into the corner to Jada Van, who got her first basket in the third. Now Imani shoots the three-point shot, and she drains it from the corner.
Wow, man, the future is bright. I'm telling you, these freshman players are playing with a ton of poise. A lot of athleticism.
Imani with 8 points on the night so far.
Oh, double dribble.
And Jada Van is going to end up coming up with the steal there.
She turns it over.
And Jada Van playing well, shooting well, making good decisions on the floor overall, and you got to be happy about it as Anaya Brown unfortunately gets called with her first foul of the game. Foul number 2, team foul number 2.
Man, this has been a really clean game, Mo, considering the fact that we're in the fourth quarter and the foul count is 2-4. They didn't get to a 1-on-1 in the first half at all either. So this is a really clean game.
And Marley Moore misses a free throw. She's just having one of those off nights tonight. 41-26. Marley Moore can shoot the ball, folks. And she softly knocks down free throw attempt number 2. It's just her third point of the night. The Falcons break the press easily. Now Anaya Brown has it, and she's got a pass to the basket, but she turns around and comes it back, brings it back. So now Anaya Brown in the corner, goes to work on Grimmett. Then she backs up again, back to the left wing to Ane, to the top to Jada, right wing to Brandy Harrod. Imani tries to throw it in, and the ball is deflected around, and Anaya Brown ended up with it. She's not able to knock it down. Rebound on that play by Reagan Fowler. Fowler comes in, ball's knocked out of hands. Loose ball.
Tied up with Jada Van. Great defensive play again by Jada Van.
Is going to force the ball, the jump ball situation to be Falcon basketball.
So, I mean, that's being defensive minded. That's how you play the game.
41-27, 6:49 to go. Reagan Fowler now has it. And the Falcons pick her up at half court. Falcons go back to a zone defense, and now they left Marley Moore wide open.
You can't
and
let
she
her
finally found the range that time, and she drained it off the Reagan Fowler. So it's 11-point game now. Brandy Harrod almost lost to Reagan Fowler, went down to get it. Brandy Harrod back up top to Anaya Brown, over to Jada Van. Jada to Anae on the wing. Back up top to Harrod. Imani. Now Anaya Brown has it in the left corner. She's going to get tied up there, and they're going to say the ball's knocked out of bounds by Grimmett. So it will be Falcon basketball right from the corner. 6:12 to go. Anaya Brown gets it inbounded to Anae Atkinson, over to Imani on the right wing. Too strong. Imani wanted to get it inside, and it was a good decision.
She saw it. She saw it. It was there. I mean, you know, Brandy Harrod had the low post angle to the glass just as nice as you'd like to see it.
Now working the ball around.
Okay.
So now Jada Van's going to get called for the foul there, team foul number 3. And we have a substitution in the game, as it looks like for Reagan Kramer has checked into the game. And she's in the game for what looks to be Olivia Walker. So now, working the ball around to Reagan Fowler. Now Fowler has it. Jada Van steps out on her. Falcons back in man-to-man defense. Coach Albert is saying, watch the corner of Brandy Harrod. And they turn around and
stolen. Good
block. The ball is blocked on Annie Walker, who tries to shoot the ball. Rebound on the play coming up with Harrod, but a nice block on the play by Imani.
Yeah.
Imani gets it to Anae in the corner. And Jada Van, who's going to count the basket.
Yes.
Jada Van,
great
roll
look
to the basket, and Anae with a beautiful pass.
Beautiful give and go look by Jada Van. She kicks it out to the wing, goes through the lane. Monty recognizes it, gets it right back into her. She draws the foul, kisses it off the glass. Great execution. Basketball can be summed up fundamentally in about 3 moves. Number 1, pick and roll. Number 2, give and go. And number 3, off or backside cuts. If you can find those, it's like poetry in motion, Mo.
It certainly is. And Anae, of course, the officials are asking for a player to be properly standing where they would like them to on the free throw shot attempt. Okay. Jada Van has 4 points. All her points coming in the second half. Now she gets a chance to get her 5th if she cannot complete the 3-point play. She misses that one. And the ball rebounds controlled by Reagan Kramer. Now, Fowler.
Good ball stop by Jada Van.
Reagan Fowler wanted to
good. Now she's hyped now. She's going to give ball pressure. Let's go.
5:10 to go in the contest. 43-30. Grimmett gets it inbounds to a backdoor cutting, and Walker, and she scores the basket. Nice pass by Grimmett. Grimmett held the ball high, and Walker runs right past her off the screen. She dumps it back down, and Anae Atkinson's going to get called for the foul there.
Yeah. As soon as Anae tried to make the move up to front, you know, the Heritage Hall player immediately rolled back. It's all, I mean, you know, she just immediately, hey, I'm going to sink to the basket, get my hand up, you hit me on. That's exactly what happened.
Grimmett dumped it to a beautiful pass. I mean, we've seen some beautiful basketball from both teams. Yeah. And Walker to the line shooting 1.
When you see plays like 32. That, Mo, you know it's some good coaching going on, too.
And the shot by Walker is true. That is point 15 for her. The only person that has more is Brandy Harrod, who has 16 on the night. A quiet 16. And Anae tries to hit Imani, cutting to the basket. She's going to throw it away, unfortunately.
Yeah, playing a little fast. No need to have done that. Bring it out.
43-33. Full court pressure being extended now. Here comes Fowler. Fowler draws the attention to Jada Van again. Jada Van picking her up 1-on-1, and she throws
it away. Oh, turnover. Steal by Nana Brown. Brandy Harrod has it. Nana's kind of like trailing up.
Harrod misses the shot. Rebound that time, Annie Walker. 43-33, 10-point game, 4:32 to go. Fowler, once again, drawing the attention to Jada Van. Jada Van has really cut off and played solid defense. And Walker for 3. She misses the 3-point shot that time. And the ball and the rebound's going to be controlled by Anae Atkinson. Anae, spark plug, comes across the line. 4-12. Anae tries to break down her defender and is going to get fouled on the floor by Fowler. Fowler doesn't like the call, but Anae
Carter out of position and was able to get a little bit of body action.
Team foul number 6. One more, and the Falcons are shooting one-on-one. Inbound pass to Jada Van. Jada Van inside to Anaya Brown. Anaya Brown going to work on Grimmett. And the big center, she scores on her.
Yeah, she just took her around the world. That's all. Use that speed against her down the low post.
Now
45-33.
Kramer on the left wing. Tries to get it to Grimmett. Bad pass by Fowler. Stolen on the play. And Anae drives to the basket, and she's fouled on the play.
She almost was able to drop that one. It just rimmed out.
So who stole the ball for the Falcons on the other end? I missed that.
Anae.
Anae stole it. Then she had a chance to be rewarded on the play. So Anae is fouled. So Anae shooting 2 on the play. That's team foul number 7, and she knocks it down. Beautiful form on the free throw for Sparkplug. 7 points. She is becoming and starting to remind us a lot more of Alicia Pickett.
Yeah.
Her game is starting to grow, folks. Anae misses free throw number 2. Rebound on that play by Reagan Kramer. 46-33, Falcons up by 13.
Yeah, she got big shoes to fill to be, running the point like Pickett. But in time, she got 2 more years. She could easily get there. Pickett had just total game quickness as well as a three-point shot that was just money.
Grimmett went to post up on the ensuing possession, folks, and she's going to get fouled by Brandy Harrod. Grimmett back rims the first one. Good form, just shot a little strong on that play. She misses the first free throw. Grimmett has 6 points on the night. She's looking for point number 7, and that one she shoots a little bit softer and she drains the free throw. 46-34, 12-point lead. Jada Van now has it in the backcourt. They fire it ahead to Brandy Harrod across the timeline. They break the press. Harrod stops with the runner, and she misses.
Just barely.
Rebound on the play being pulled down by Annie Walker. Here comes Fowler. Fowler drawing the attention with 3 minutes on the clock from Jada Van. Jada Van pulls back
Smartly.
Fowler over to Grimmett in the wing. Trying to get the ball down low to Reagan Kramer. Her shot's no good. Rebound.
Nana Brown.
Nia Brown with it. 46-34, 2:50 to go. Falcons playing great defense. Nia Brown on the left wing. Up top to Brandy Harrod. Over to Anae. Back up top to Imani. Corner to Anaya. Anaya Brown going to work. Throws it cross court over to Anae. Ball ricochets. And Anaya Brown gets it, and she misses the shot.
A little strong.
Rebound on the play by Walker. And Walker, as Grimmett runs the floor well for the center position. She ran the floor well and scored an easy basket on the other end as the Falcons weren't able to get back down the floor. But if she runs hard, you're going to be hard to catch her. She's tall, and she's got those long legs.
Yeah.
Timeout on the floor by the Falcons here. We're going to stay right here with that timeout. 46-36, 2:21 to go. In the fourth quarter so far, Heritage Hall trying to make a dent in it, and they do have outscored the Falcons 10-8. But you can't say very much more. The Falcons outscored the Chargers 11-3 in the third, Gary.
Yeah,
and that really has been the difference on how the lead was built, and that's why the Falcons defense continues to be strong.
I was getting ready to tell you, I was like, that's defense. 11-3, we think about offense, productivity, but it's coming off of defensive play. And that's the beauty of how this team is beginning to gel and play, right? The emphasis on defense, emphasis on ball pressure, emphasis on rebounds, not a lot of turnovers. You play like that, and then you get to where all they got to do now, I think, Mo, is to recognize the high percentage shots, work in, take those, and get a better understanding on how ball rotation creates offensive opportunities. They'll be good to go.
They sure will. And Kramer comes out, and Lucille Sullivan returns to the game. She's been in foul trouble most of it. Three-point shot from the corner by Brandy Harrod, who misses it, and the ball trickles out of bounds.
Yeah, and Coach Albert's just looking at her and saying, hey, you had that girl one-on-one, you get off in the paint. You know, don't settle for the three-point shot. Get off in the paint.
2 minutes to go. Fowler tries to turn the corner on Jada Van, and she's unable to score. And that really, Jada Van's defense has really been stellar this game.
It really has.
46-36. You know, one time I don't like to be Gary Woods is when he has to choose the player of the game in this one.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Look at you. Listen at you.
Imani Atkinson.
Uh-oh.
Jada Van has it on the left. Gets it over to Anae on the wing, and Anae wheels and deals inside and scores.
Well, see, but then Anae goes and does something like that, and I'm like, well, maybe.
Anae with her ninth point of the afternoon. And Anae, I don't know what kind of shot that was, but it was a little bit of something.
It was a little baby runner hook.
No, it was a little bit of sauce on that play. Reagan Fowler gives it up to Marley Moore, who shoots a three, and Marley squares and drains a beautiful three-point shot.
That was definitely a good look.
And just like that, I told you, Marley Moore can score, folks. She's got 9 points. She had 2 points a little bit ago. Jada Van's going to get called for the turnover here, as the ball was not able to stay on her. Oh, actually, they're saying the ball was deflected out of bounds. And it will remain Heritage Hall ball. Falcon basketball. So Anaya Brown set to trigger it in with 1:01 left to go in the game, 48-39. Big shot by Marley Moore, and Anae gets the easy money cut on the inbound play. She rolls to the basket and scores.
Yes, sirree.
Nice assist by Anaya Brown, and Anae is now down up in double digits. Kramer now being covered by Jada Van. Anaya Brown stepping out on Ann Walker, and the Falcon defense continues to be smothering. And a foul's going to be called now, looks like on Brandy Harrod.
Yeah, they called that one on Brandy.
Team foul number 6.
How many for her?
Second foul for Brandy Harrod. Marley Moore throws it into Fowler. Fowler throws it back out to Marley Moore. Somebody got to pick her up. Annie Walker throws it inside, and it's going to be stolen by Anaya Brown.
I'm interested in her steal column. That's all I'm saying.
Anaya Brown now has it with 25 on the clock, as my partner said. Over, trying to kill the clock. Imani.
She gets it back.
Almost loses it with 14 on the clock. Falcon possession, and finally,
they foul with 12.8.
Willow Grimmett fouls. And it is team foul number 8. So to the line, 1-1 goes Anaya Brown. Anaya Brown in the game overall. In the first half, she had 2. Second half of this game, she's had 5, and she's going for more. And she knocks down the front end of the 1-1.
Nicely done. Now, Mo, what's been their average per game? 47?
47, round 47 points.
And so they've gone over their average the last 2 games in a row. 3 games in a row.
So Anaya Brown misses free throw number 2. Rebound on that play by Ann Walker. Reagan Kramer tries to score the basket. She misses that one. Reagan Fowler, excuse me. Gets her own rebound, and the final shot is up as the game has come to a close. And the Falcons will win by the score of 51-39. You know, so many things, and the Falcons avenge that early season loss, playing well. Your biggest takeaways from the game, Gary?
Biggest takeaway is that defense wins ball games. That's my biggest takeaway. And in addition to that, everyone played excellent defense, minimized turnovers. Everyone was good in terms of their contributions offensively. That's one of the things I'm interested in when we start talking stats, Mo, is that, you know, what did the point distribution look like? And then how did other players affect the game when you start talking about rebounds and things like steals and stuff like that?
No question. So looking at Heritage Hall, they finished the afternoon shooting 43% from the floor, 7 of 11 from the free throw line, 64%, 2 of 6 from three-pointers, 33% in the game. They ended up with 8 assists, 26 rebounds with 3 steals and 13 turnovers. For the Falcons as a team, Gary, they shot 48% from the floor for the game, 21 of 40.